As the episode title suggests, today we're focusing on Mom's speed, or more precisely, Mom's total lack of speed.
Hi, honey. What are you doing with the lawnmower?
Well, I was getting the lawn in shape until I saw you coming down the street and Speedy Gonzales here.
I hope I don't have to elaborate on who Speedy Gonzales is. According to Dave's mechanic, her top speed is 9 miles an hour. That's after he made some adjustments and brought it up from 8.
All right, knock it off! We'll dispense with singing, for he's a jolly good fellow this morning. I'm not in the mood for it.
Oh yeah, he's also in this one. He wants his collection of yes men to come up with a new idea for getting his hands on Dave's car.
Offer to buy it.
See if Crabtree will rent it to you.
Proposed to his wife. Community property, you know.
Take an ocean voyage, try to forget. Okay? Everybody up!
This is the cream of his company's brain trust. And when they get this stupid, he makes them do this.
Turn in your key to the executive washroom.
He calls it musical unemployment, and you get the feeling he does it regularly. Why they don't all get up and leave is beyond me, but I was never a company man. I consider a job to be a tool like any other. If the task requires a wrench, I'm not going to try and finesse it with a log splitter. The right tool for the right task. If the job isn't meeting the task, it's time to find a different one. Notice I didn't say better, I said different. It might not pay any better. It might have less desirable hours. But if it meets the need you have better than the previous one, whether that means better benefits, something closer to home, or just something with less stress, it'll become better. But what we're seeing here, with all the company loyalty and stay until retirement and all, that went out with the yuppie generation of the 80s. When the gospel of selfishness took over, the bottom line became the ultimate goal no matter who got hurt. That meant company loyalty became a detriment to a lot of people's emotional health, so it had to go. I'm not convinced that's a huge loss.
No, I need a new approach. Something fresh, something inventive, something dirty.
Promise to put him in politics.
Yes, we'll do it again and again. Finally, the only guy left comes up with a new idea.
Race him for it.
What do you mean, race him for it?
I don't know what I mean. Play the music.
Mother of pearl, that might just work. It's the only tack I haven't tried yet.
If Meeks looks and sounds familiar, we've seen him before on TV fails. He was just as much of a brown-noser then as he is now, except that time his willingness to sell out could have doomed the whole planet. His real name was Byron Folger, and he made a career of playing characters like this. And I was mistaken before. We haven't seen him once before on this channel. We've seen him 8 times, except the other 7 times we never saw his face.
Congratulations, Meeks. You've given me an imaginative ploy. Yes. I'm going to get Crabgrass to race with me. The winner to get the porter.
And why, pray tell, would he agree to do that? I'm not sure what they call it today, but in 1965 we called it racing for pink slips. And it wasn't a one-way deal. If he races Dave in one of his classic cars and Dave wins, Dave should get Manzini's car. That's how it works.
Morning, Captain.
Good morning, Crabtop.
Crabtree.
Whatever. Races to the corner.
Captain, you must be kidding. Your car's got to be at least twice as fast as mine.
How about if I do it in reverse?
No chance.
I'll stay in neutral?
Look, Manzini, I know what you're up to.
Yes, we'll go through the entire week. He'll try a different car, a bicycle, a skateboard, but Dave says, no way I'm racing you or anybody else for this car.
I want you to meet London's and England's foremost distance walker. Meet Pinky Trotter.
Oh, I get it. Pinky versus my car, right?
Brilliant idea. You're on. It'll be the match of the century. Pinky wins, I get the car. The car wins, you get $2,000.
He also promises never to bother Dave about the car again. Dave says, no dice.
Oh, sure, it sounds like a snap for me to win. But I know you, Manzini, and I don't trust you.
That hurts. Cranbrook, that really hurts.
Apparently not enough.
Maybe now it hurts enough? But now Dave is facing pressure from another source.
Oh, that Manzini. I'm so furious I'm boiling over. A walker against me. That's just too much. Accept the challenge.
Let's get it over with.
I'm not going to. No, I'm not taking any chances on losing you.
David, accept the challenge.
Mother?
Just walk away, Dave. She can't bully you if you're not in the room. But he's going to try and be smart about it.
First of all, Captain, I'd like for you to sign this no cheating agreement.
Oh, surely. Oh, no, thank you. I'll use my own writing instrument.
Dollars to donuts, it's got disappearing ink.
On your marks.
Good luck, sir. Thank you, Pinky.
Get set.
So much for not cheating. By the time Dave changes the tire, Pinky has a 2-mile lead. Now, Manzini described Pinky as a professional distance walker, so I'm kind of surprised to notice what he doesn't have. This is going to be a long race, and there's something he neglected to take with him. Dave has his own problems. He's a little slow on the uptake. It'll take him a lot longer than it should to find the phonograph with the sound effects record. While he stands there pondering the Hogwarts Express, Pinky will keep going and expand his lead.
That Manzini.
He's trying to keep you from taking the shortcut, honey. Don't be fooled.
Except he didn't. He considered doing something with the sign, then drove on by. The shortcut is a dry riverbed with rocks that threaten to tear out her entire undercarriage. But it works, and as we saw, Pinky is starting to remember what he forgot to take with him: water.
Mom, you're missing.
I'm not. I'm right here.
No, your engine, I mean.
I'm running out of gas, son.
Oh, no. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Hang on, Mom. You can make it. You got to.
Gasoline. Gasoline.
That joke works better if she's crawling through a desert on her axles and differential. He manages to push it to what appears to be a makeshift service station. Guess who? And guess what's the one product he doesn't have?
Tell you what, though, there is a little gas station about 2 miles back down the road. You would have passed it if you hadn't taken the detour. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a gas can, just to prove I'm not a wrong kind of a guy.
Thanks.
Dave needs to kick him in the gas can. He'll push her to the finish line. I'm not sure who's going to push him to the finish line. In the end, it's a crawling race.
Pinky! Tea time! Remember, you're an Englishman!
I resent the stereotype.
I know, right? If there's going to be an English stereotype around here, it's going to be you.
Quite so. I beg your pardon?
Don't blame yourself, honey.
I'm sorry, Mom.
A slight formality, crabhead.
What's this?
A transfer of property. I won, you lost. Eureka! She's mine!
You know he's going to pull out that contract and accuse Manzini of cheating, so why did he sign that? And you probably noticed the big mistake Manzini made.
Captain, you cheated.
Have some tea, grab bag.
You shot bullets in my tire. You played train records, and you put us off onto a detour.
Yes, I did do all those things, didn't I?
That's dirty play, Captain, and no contest.
Why do you say that?
This agreement here, you agreed to abide by the rules, and you signed right there.
Right where?
Told you, he always keeps his pen loaded with disappearing ink, so the contract is meaningless.
Sorry, Captain, the car's still mine. This transfer of property,
Huh?
I signed it with your pen.
And so is the title transfer. Manzini's pen renders the entire race, all the stakes, and everything else null and void. The whole thing was for nothing. Well, Dave did get one thing out of this. He's a hero to his family. I'll take that any day.
I still think you should have pressed charges against Captain Manzini for shooting that hole in your tire.
Well, Barbers, I figure I wouldn't gotten much satisfaction out of that. At least not as much as this. Keep going, Captain. Only 24 miles to go.
That's good, too.